About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. GUIDRY gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now. Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. He's running. Strike taken to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
At the plate, John Olerud, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Oh yeah!
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And they'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
That's cool. The left fielder, George Bell.
Coming to the plate now, George Bell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bichette at second with 2 down. From the stretch, the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Ready with the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. Jeter ranging up the middle. Oh, what a dive. Got him. defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. David Wells is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
At the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Come on, Yankees.
First pitch on its way. Slice down the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is reached for and fouled away off to the left as the count moves to 0-2 now. Him up over to the left, but playable over in foul ground, and this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard liner to center field. Bell will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in, Joe Carter. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Joe Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
To 2-2 now.
2-2 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In there for strike one. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Digging in, Gabriel Moreno has been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First offering on its way. Line toward center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the two-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jesse Barfield. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. For the current campaign, Barfield is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Cano is there, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. Throwing to second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, David Rosario, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play, 17 home runs, and 58 runs batted in. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Judge stands at second with no outs. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Moreno. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Don Mattingly. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. From the stretch. No balls and one strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Mattingly is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Soft liner towards short. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Digging in now, Jorge Posada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Barfield will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. So coming to the plate, Kevin Biggio. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Digging in, Derek Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Two out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Nope.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Greg Nellis. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Here comes the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bell has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ready with another 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bichette gloves it, and that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Jeter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the Bronx after this. Coming to the plate now, John Oberud. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls and a strike to count.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder,
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. And this is low, ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Joe Carter. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ball.
2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Count even now at 1-1. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Standing in now, Gabriel Moreno, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here's the 1-2, and the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Blue Jays leave a pair. It remains 1-0. Once again, Robinson Cano set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Ready for another chance. Mickey Mantle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Right there. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bell is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit well on the ground to first. Rosario takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Second base, Kevin Biggio.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Settling in now, David Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
David Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right. Barfield ranging back at the track. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
This one left the bat. I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Into the box now, Don Mattingly. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Moving under it, Bell. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jorge Posada.
Stepping in, Jorge Posada. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Biggio has it. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away.
The third baseman, number 15, Greg Nellis.
So striding forward now, Greg Nellis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Bell is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 New York. Ready for another shot now, Derek Bell. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, John Olerud, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
That misses. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 11, George Bell.
Ready once again, George Bell. First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Jeter is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here it comes, 0-2. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Stepping into the box, Mickey Mantle, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here's big Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. Not going to get him as he swings second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended?
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, number 22 on the year, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Al Leiter will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Al Leiter.
Into the box now, David Rosario. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. In now is the Yankees DH, Don Mattingly. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. 3 runs already home here. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Go Yankees.
The 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Rosario stands at second with 2 gone. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as this lead swells to 7-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
In now, Jorge Posada. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
The third baseman, number 20, Greg.
Now in the box, Greg Nellis. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll, and he picks it up the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays nothing. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Joe Carter. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Up with it, Posada. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Now batting, Gabriel Moreno. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Bichette up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Digging in now for the Yankees, Robinson Cano hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hit hard down the right field line. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Mickey Mantle, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. Bell is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The Yanks leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Standing in, Jesse Barfield.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now to the plate, Kevin Biggio, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Too low, 1-0. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Into the box, David Rosario. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
First baseman, David Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to deep right field. Barfield looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 58, Tim Mesa. The designated hitter.
In now, Don Mattingly. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Standing in now, Jorge Posada. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No outs, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Greg Nellis.
Stepping in, Greg Nellis. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the blowout continues. David Phelps comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
He got the pitch he wanted and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Robinson.
Stepping in now, Robinson Cano. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Mickey Mantle. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Here comes the first pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 11, the Jays nothing. Digging in once again, Derek Bell.
Leading off for Toronto, the center fielder, Derek Bell.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Going for strikeout number 15. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the first down.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
Digging in, John Olerud. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Goose Gossage answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Into the box now, George Bell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Cano backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. And now pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Vladimir Guerrero would be next. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. So the Bronx Bombers put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Ron Guidry gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.